From the Home Slice News Center, this is the Daily Slice for Friday, May 12th, 2023. I'm Amy Rose, filling in for D. Ray Knight. This is what's going on. A Rapid City man has been sentenced to 70 years in prison after pleading guilty to manslaughter. Andrew Thorson was originally charged with murder in the shooting death of Danny Aronson in November of 2021. Thorson received 70 years in prison with 15 years suspended. He will be eligible for parole after serving 50% of his sentence. Thorson received credit for the time he was served, which is 555 days. South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem visited Reptile Gardens this week. Kevin Phillips has the details.
Yeah, Amy, Governor Noem visited Rapid City this week to announce a new grant that'll help local tourist attractions. In 2022, tourism brought in about $5 billion in state revenue and more than $300 million in tax revenue. The governor says the Tourism Advertising Promotion Grant Program is being created to help market South Dakota outside the state. The goal is to bring more people to the state and encourage them to visit more of the state's attractions. Noem says they hope to be able to have applications open to advertising and marketing agencies by the middle of July.
In national and international news, as the COVID-era border restriction policy known as Title 42 expired overnight, the United States braces for the influx of migrants believed to be gathered in northern Mexico. The efficacy of U.S. preparations will be put to the test in the coming days as authorities monitor the situation closely. Despite the expiration of Title 42, Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas reiterated that gaining unlawful entry into the country will not be any easier and warned against the false promises of smugglers. Do not believe the lies of smugglers. The border is not open, he emphasized in a statement just before the policy expired. Meanwhile, the State Department announced plans to establish around 100 regional processing centers in the Western Hemisphere and is set to launch an online platform for asylum seekers to schedule appointments in the near future. Elon Musk announced on Thursday that he has found a replacement for himself. Kevin, what can you tell us about the replacement?
Well, Amy, after months of promising to step back from his role as CEO of Twitter, Elon Musk announced yesterday that he's found a replacement for himself. The move comes after Musk ran a poll in December asking users if he should step down, with the majority of respondents voting in favor of him giving up control. Although Musk did not reveal the name of the new CEO, sources told the Wall Street Journal that NBC Universal's advertising head is in talks for the job. Musk, who's had a crazy tenure as the company's chief twit since acquiring it in October, will soon assume the role of executive chair and chief technology officer. So it remains to be seen whether the incoming CEO can help attract advertisers back to Twitter, because many of them have left the platform due to concerns about hateful content and doubts about the company's future.
Former President Donald Trump has filed an appeal against the $5 million judgment awarded by a Manhattan federal jury in the sexual abuse and defamation case brought by former magazine columnist E. Jean Carroll. Trump's legal team filed the appeal on Thursday, following a federal judge's order to pay Carroll the full sum. Carroll had accused Trump of sexually assaulting her in a luxury department store in New York in 1996 and defaming her by denying the claim, suggesting she fabricated the story to sell her book and stating that she was not his type. Trump has repeatedly denied all accusations made against him by Carroll and criticized the civil trial verdict as a total disgrace. It's worth noting that the verdict has no bearing on Trump's potential 2024 presidential candidacy. Your weather forecast for the Home Slice Weather Center. Rain today with a high of 57, windy, low tonight 50. That was your Daily Slice for Friday, April 12th, 2023. The Daily Slice is a production of Home Slice Media Group, hosted by Amy Rose with Kevin Phillips. Executive producer Mark Houston. Engineered by Chris Jaquez. I'm Amy Rose. Have a great day.